Hey, this is Keith Everett from freedomwithkeith.com, and here I am in the beautiful Lee Valley Park. Behind me you can see a barge just heading off down the Lee Valley. And this video is really about Les Brown and what Les Brown has done for me and what he can do for you. Now, for those of you that don't know who Les Brown is, he's a motivational speaker, and he's been around a few years. He started from nothing, virtually nothing. He was trying to break into, our industry, if you like, the kind of, making money. They didn't have the internet back in those days, and one of the first jobs he did was he worked on a radio station, and he was putting this message out there even back then about you gotta be hungry, and he just kept saying, I'm hungry. And that message really kind of hit home with a lot of people, because in order to succeed in life you do have to be hungry. It's the same as if if you're feeling hungry, you have to go and eat. Well, it's the same with anything that you want to be successful at. You have to work at, and you've got to have that feeling inside you that you're going to do it, and you've got to be hungry enough to keep going, because most of the time it's not going to work. Most of the time, when you're trying to achieve something, it's not going to work. I mean, I spent years online doing things wrong, and what kept me going was this Les Brown kind of universal thing now, which is, I'm hungry. And that really drove home to me the power of Les Brown, because Les Brown started from very humble beginnings, as did a lot of these people who are now successful, and he just kept going regardless of what happened to him in his life. He had an office which they were using for business. I'm not sure what exactly kind of business they were doing. It was something to do in the mail order field, because back in those days they didn't have the internet, and he used to sleep on the floor. And they had to dodge the security guards at night, because that's the only place that he had to stay. He didn't have anywhere to live, and he spent many years like this, in a kind of in a state of not succeeding, not getting what he wanted. So I've been listening to Les Brown. I hate to admit this, I used to listen to him even on cassette. So we're talking, must be 80s, easy. And I just really, I will listen to anything that Les Brown's in. I look at a lot of his videos. I've bought some of his stuff before, and when I'm in the car, I'll play his stuff as well as Tony Robbins. Yesterday I was talking about Tony Robbins. Today it's kind of, I'm talking about Les Brown, because Les Brown is the second person that I've really been influenced by, and not just in my current business, which is is an online business, but in all of the businesses that I've ever had in my life. I've taken some inspiration from Les Brown and Tony Robbins. Now, in order to really succeed at what you want, you've got to have staying power, and you've got to be prepared to take a few losses, to take a few hits now and again in order to get what you want, because eventually, if you keep going and you're on the right track and you're around the right people, this is so important. I mean, this video I'm doing here is day 3 of 62 in a video challenge with the DFT group. Now, the Decide Freedom team, which is the group I'm with, they are relentless people. These are people who, they offer a lot of value, and they know what success is, and they're prepared to put everything into their game, if you like, because it's only when you up your game and you change what you're doing, that's the time that you're going to be successful. It's not going to come when you keep doing the same old stuff that you've been doing, because if that's not working for you, why should it work now? So you do have to make a complete change in your life, and you've got to be hungry, because if you're not hungry, then when things go wrong, you'll give up. I'm here today, this is a Wednesday, and this is the Lee Valley Park in Hertfordshire, which is near where I live, and it's just somewhere where I come to, you know, sometimes make a video, sometimes just come to think, because this business that we're in, it's a business that you need to spend time on, otherwise it doesn't work. So don't think that, you know, if you're putting everything into it at the moment and you're not seeing results, don't think you're not going to get results, because the results will come as long as you just keep going. If you give up, then that's not going to work for you, is it? Because, you know, what's going to happen in a few months' time? You're going to start thinking, well, maybe I should have kept that business going. You know, maybe I would have been good at it by now. But always keep hungry. Remember what Les Brown says. You've got to be hungry, and just keep focusing on what you're doing, and spend every day working on this business, whatever spare time you have. And if you don't have spare time, make it. You know, you've got to spend some time on you if you're trying to create something that you haven't already got. And it's not going to be easy. So I just wanted to say that, and, you know, if you want to join me and the team and build your business, or if you haven't got a business, then we will help you with something that will work for you if you work for it. And if you're prepared to do that, then, you know, there's a link near this video. If you click the link above, that's should be the link on Facebook. If you click the link below, that's the link on YouTube. But be hungry, keep going, and don't give up. Do not give up, okay? No matter what happens. You know, if you're sponsored by someone and you're feeling low or you're feeling down, go and speak to them. Don't just give up. All right? I'll see you in video 4 tomorrow. 4 of 62. So you got another 59 videos yet. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.